Earlier, building relationships in the Arctic is not easy. Getting respect and gaining trust takes time, takes effort. But when you do it properly, you can really change people's lives. Not just the Northerners, but the scientists that go up there as well. You gain a different perspective on the work that we do and why it's important. But if you do it wrong, you will be labeled just another beaker. Now, like me, I naively thought they were talking about the lab tool beakers. Right? That is not the case. When you get labeled a beaker, they're talking about the Muppet beaker, who often is confused. His experiments usually go horribly wrong. He frequently ignites himself and his lab on fire. And he speaks in a language that nobody understands in the North. Right? That's something you really need to avoid. Scientific jargon does not fly. So you need to be approachable and communicate meaningfully. Now, Derek's well known across the Arctic, but I think his celebrity is greatest in Resolute Bay. He's been going there for quite some time. Built some really strong relationships by showing his face there every year and actually being honest and sincere about his desire to train and educate people about contaminants in the Arctic and doing it in a way that they understand. This lady here is Debbie Ikaluk. Is a longtime co-worker of Derek's, very important to the Northern Contaminants Program and a bunch of other projects. She's under 5 feet tall, but pound for pound, the toughest person I think in the entire world. When you gain her trust, you've really done something right. So it's pretty amazing that she thinks the world of Derek. Another collaborator of ours is Peter Emarulik. He was a huge part of my PhD thesis. It was something really cool towards the end of my stint with Derek. We brought Peter down to give a lecture to a room full of scientists on seal behavior. We had a whole number of projects going on. So rather than having a phone call, Derek was like, why don't we fly him in? And so Peter got up in front of a room and he gave us a lecture about seal behavior. He still talks about that to this day. He's very proud of it. Importantly, his children also talk about it, and the people in the community remember it. So it was a really empowering thing for him, and it meant a lot to him and to me. So I know I'm out of time, so just wanted to say, Derek, thank you for teaching us about a lot more than chemistry. You really made me a better person, and you prevented us from becoming just another bunch of beakers.